just kind of for the fans out there, and everyone, just address what you've gone through and what your message will be to them.
I mean, the whole purpose of me sharing it is just kind of get it out there and let people know that they're not alone. Even if I can just help one person, it's meaningful. So I'm just trying to let people know that there's always help and to make sure that they're reaching out.
Have you watched it?
I have not. No, not yet.
Are you going to soon? Like, have you thought about that? What it'll be like to sort of watch from the outside what you said?
No, I haven't really. I mean, I'm sure I'll watch it eventually, but I just haven't got to it yet.
To your point about people getting reaction, last night we were told that the Samaritans had triple the calls than they normally get just from when we talked about the story. What does that mean to you to hear that already people are being impacted by this?
It means a lot. I mean, that was the whole purpose of me sharing. I mean, it's not easy to talk about, but I was just really thought deep down that if I could help at least one person, that it was going to be meaningful, and to hear that is awesome. So, I mean, I hope I can help inspire people to talk about it more.
Sure. How are you doing now, and are you able to share any of what you're going through overall right now?
I'm doing good. I'm in a good spot now, and I have a really good support group around me, teammates, coaches, friends, family, and I'm just thankful to have those people behind me.
Jarren, the moment that you shared, you're talking about 2022 when you shared this moment. You said it was a dark time when you had this reaction. Were you talking about the dark time being in 2022?
And yeah, I'm sure that's what I said, right?
It doesn't say. It's not clear. So
okay. Well, I mean,
that's what it was.
Yeah.
You're telling us, okay.
Yeah.
When the project started, did you have an idea you wanted to share this, or was it something that kind of developed over the course of the season, getting to know the crew and everything?
No, not at all. But the situation just kind of happened, just kind of unfolded, and I was kind of sitting there, kind of quiet. Didn't really think that it was a good moment to talk about it. But then, like I said, I just kind of thought this could possibly help people out there that don't really want to talk about it. So I just kind of took that leap of faith and hoped that it was going to do more good than bad.
How much better do you think you've gotten at just kind of reaching out for help when you feel that you need help or things are spiraling at all?
Still struggle with it. It's I always make the thing. It's like trying to tell an alcoholic not to drink. I've never really been a very vocal person with my feelings, but I have good friends around me that know how to drag it out of me. So, but I've been a lot better. I've gotten a lot of stuff that I like to do personally, and it's helped a lot.
How much have you grown from this?
A lot. It's a big stuff you got to learn about yourself. It's every day I got to look at myself in the mirror and tell myself how proud I am of myself, even if I don't feel like it. Just kind of trying to give myself some positive reinforcement.
What would be your message to other people that are going through this? Would it be to be vocal about it, to get help? What's your message?
Yeah, it would definitely be to ask for help. I know it's not easy. I know that I never wanted to ask anybody because I always felt like I was a bother. But I've been told by tons of friends and family that it's never a bother to somebody that cares about you. So if you're asking somebody that cares for you as much as you care for them, then it's never going to be a bother to them to ask for help.
Jarren, your support network back home, your friends in California, the support network you have here, teammates and staff, when you talk to people who are involved in this, in suicide prevention, understanding you're not alone is such a big part of that. How much has that support network meant to you, and how much has that grown, and do you rely on it more than you used to?
Yeah, I've definitely reached out a lot more than I used to. That's a big thing for me, and even when I tell myself, I'm not going to bother someone with this, I go back to, stuff that I've journaled before that told me, hey, if you ever get into this headspace again, make sure you reach out. So just kind of reminding myself that it's important to reach out, and just knowing that other people are doing that because I talked about it it's really heartwarming, and I hope that I can help, spread the love that people need to support each other.
Did you know about the resources that were available when you think about this horrible time? It was the issue, was the biggest struggle to use the resources available, or was it not understanding that what was available?
No, the resources they've been there, and it's just when you're going through it, you just don't really want to talk about it. It's just kind of like you versus you, and you just kind of shut yourself off from the world, and it's pretty lonely. The resources were there. You just don't want to be a bother. Personally, that's just what I thought. I thought I was just a bother to talk about it. I thought, why is my life so important to talk about when other people have to go through stuff? Like, there's people with families, kids, they're going through stuff. Like, when I put all that stuff in my head, it's like, yeah, there's no way I'm going to bother somebody else with my problems. So that's kind of what was going through my head.
Sorry, do you have professional support now?
I don't really want to get into the details of that, but, you know, I have my support system behind me, and they got my back.
How supportive have your teammates been? The Red Sox front office, Alex Cora, how have they been with you?
They've been amazing. I mean, they've always been amazing to me, and even hearing this kind of stuff, they haven't changed the way they've talked to me or anything like that. So that's been the biggest thing, is like, I didn't want it to be this thing where they like treated me differently, but no, they're still talking smack to me, and I'm talking smack back to them, and we still have that love language. So it's been awesome.
Jack, can you talk about the response you've gotten over the last couple of days? Maybe someone that stood out, or just what people have been saying to you?
Yeah, there's no one particular person. I think it's just the all-around support that's been the most important thing to me. It's like, just talking about it, you realize like how many people want to support you. So that's been a big thing for me, and I'm just thankful.
Jarren, mental health has been a taboo for athletes to talk about for a long time. Do you feel that changing, and do you think it's where it needs to be?
I think it's still tough to talk about, because I see people look at us just like we're like superhumans, and they can say whatever we want to us, and it's not going to affect us. And they don't really realize that we are humans at the end of the day. So I hope, fans are still going to be fans, still going to chirp us, but like, I think that talking about it more will just like help athletes talk to other athletes about what they're going through.
Jarren, in that vein, your job is one with a lot of ups and downs. Do you feel like you're better equipped to deal with that now than you were a few years ago? Or?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that I've gone through the highs and lows and figured out what works for me. It's still a daily process of learning what I need to do for myself, but yeah, I think I'm more equipped now.
You have you're launching a foundation, correct?
Yes.
What do you hope to accomplish? How much thought went into the idea of being a visible spokesperson for those who are dealing with mental health struggles, and what you hope to accomplish as a result of doing so?
For me, I just want people to feel like they have somebody to talk to, and that we can get them the help they need. I know I want to kind of focus on everybody, but also the younger generation, because I know growing up I had no idea what was going on. So I feel like if we can help them at a younger age, it just prepares them for their adulthood.
Since this has gone public, do you feel like there's been a weight lifted off you, or how do you want it?
No, there's a little more cameras around, so maybe a little more weight, but it's a good weight. It's a good weight. It's, just helping people talk about it and realize like, hey, if Jarren Duran can go through this, then I can go through this and talk to somebody.
Do you realize that I understand that a lot of young kids have these same issues that they're dealing with too, especially with social media. It just doesn't seem easy for a lot of young people.
Yeah, I've seen a couple comments on some of my posts about kids that are like, hey, like, I'm your biggest fan, and knowing that you're talking about it means I can talk about it, so I wanted to say thank you. And seeing that kind of stuff like really, really hits deep.
How about within the baseball community? Have you had players, reach out? Like, you've been very, dating for a couple of years now. You've been vocal and visible about some of your mental health struggles. How much has that opened up a window for other players to talk to you?
Yeah, I've had a couple guys. I had some younger guys in the organization in spring training talk to me about like seeing how I'm going about it and dealing with it has helped them a lot. So that's honestly, seeing that was like really eye opening, because I never would have thought like seeing like a younger guy in the organization wanted to come up to me and tell me that he looks up to me and how I'm handling it. So that was really big.
You shot this was all shot last year. It comes out today. Has it been a little bit of unease knowing this was coming? Like, have you been is there a little relief now that the story is out there and you can talk about it and move on?
Yeah. I knew it was going to be tough for me to talk about. Guys that know me, I'm shy when it comes up to the camera and mic, but I think it's just good that it's out there, so now that people can hopefully talk about it more and spread the word about like making sure to check on each other, and even if somebody seems like they're doing okay, like you still need to check on them.
Jarren, one of the things that you said in there was you hadn't gotten a chance yet to talk to your parents about it, and I don't know if they learned it by seeing the documentary or you were able to speak with them beforehand. How have they been supportive of you in their reaction to all this?
Yeah, they've always been really supportive of me. I know I kind of kept it hidden from them just because I didn't want to bother them, and they always saw me as like a hardworking kid who's doing really good and doesn't really have anything to bother them, and I didn't want to change that image that they had of me, so I didn't really bother them about it. But I was able to sit down and talk to them and let them know, and they've been nothing but supportive, of course.
I don't think you're going to get a warm reception tonight at Fenway, even though on a cold night. But
Yeah.
what will that mean to you?
Yeah, it'll mean a lot. I mean, it's been pretty rowdy the past couple nights, so like I'm sure it'll seem the same because these fans are always loud and they always love us. So.
How has your relationship with Alex Gore just kind of evolved and grown, I guess, since then?
It's always been really strong with AC. I mean, he's always been that guy that puts me under his wing and helps me, and I think this has just kind of opened it up more so we can have even deeper conversations. You know, we always have that, like, you know, simple conversations, talk family, how's this, how's that, but like I feel like this has just opened the door for us to, you know, get even closer and talk more personal.
Jarren, how impactful was it to hear Alex Gore say yesterday that what you're doing is going to help save lives?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really kind of put that into perspective, just stuttering, until he kind of said that, and I kind of sat back and was like, yeah, like, hearing that people are talking about it more and that could help a lot of people, help save their lives, you know, just kind of getting out there has been really eye-opening, and I hope it does. I mean, that was the whole purpose of it, was to just kind of get it out there. Like, I'll take the media for these people to be able to talk about it on the back end, so it's been good to hear.